For today's exercise, I'm going to be doing a moving plank in which you're going to be removing one hand from the floor, touching your shoulder, touching your shoulder, touching your hip, and then touching your other hip. And you'll be alternating your arms while you're working. So first we set up in a high plank position with our hands on the floor. Hands will be shoulder distance apart and your shoulders are going to be stacked over top of your wrists. Keep a nice spread between your fingers so that you can really grip the floor. And you're going to come up onto your toes. Having just a bit of a spread between your feet is going to help you with your stability when you start moving one hand off the floor. First, we need to press our upper body away from the floor and then tuck your tailbone to squeeze and really engage your abs so that you can take advantage of this plank position. So now that we're in our set plank position, you're going to pick up one hand, touch your shoulder, and then touch your other shoulder with your opposite hand, hip, and hip. Back up to shoulder, shoulder. You're going to keep on in this moving pattern, shifting side to side, keeping your hips square to the floor so you don't want to be tipping your body. You lose the tension in your core. So upper body stays pressed against the floor, tailbone tucked, abs are engaged, and you're going to hold that nice tight squeeze. And you're going to just, with lots of control, it's not a big race. The more control that you are moving in, the more stabilizers are going to be activated. So try not to race through all your reps. If you need to modify down onto your knees, that works as well. Keep your hips tucked in, your glute engaged, so that your whole core is squeezing and activated the entire time. You don't want to lose that plank position.